it's Becky, and today I wanted to open up the very first package of the Brenda Heather Yarn Club. It's all rainbows all year long. It's a year of rainbows. And I'm really excited about it. If you don't know who Brenda and Heather Yarn are, it is one of my favorite gradient dyers. And one of the reasons that I love their gradient yarn is that they will, this is one of the yarns that I've gotten from them before. They dye it in such a way that if you do a top-down shawl, you have shorter transitions at the start and longer transitions near the end, so you get a better, more equal amount of that gradient, and you get a good amount of your end color. Because usually with some of the gradient yarns, if they're dyed with an equal amount of space between the gradients from start to finish, then if you do a top-down shawl, you get a lot of the first color and very little of the last color. So this is one that I purchased separately. This did not come in the thing. I'm on mostly a no buy for this year because my stash is out of control for yarn. But I just couldn't resist the rainbows, and they're one of my favorites. Just want to show you. This is something that I knit from one of their shawl balls, and you can see I get so much of the end color still with it, and it's just one of my very favorites. It's very gorgeous. Let me move this out of the way so you can see the lace pattern better, actually. But yeah, the designer for this lace shawl, it's Anna Victoria. I'll put a link for the pattern in here. I think I actually did this as a test knit for her. Probably see the pattern better there. Yep. Let me move that out of the way so you can see that better. But it's one of my favorites. I love it. It's gorgeous. Actually, turn it around and you can see it better like that. Anyway, let me get to the unboxing or unbagging of the Yarn Club. Now they've got different options with the Yarn Club. I don't know if they still have, you can still jump in and get them now, or if the signups are all closed for the year. But they've got a sock or shawl or either or. With the sock ones, you get two matching things of sock yarn so that you can make a pair of socks that are perfectly matched. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is the first shipment. So you get these extras with the first shipment. I'm not going to have these extras with the rest of them, I believe, according to the information that I think I remember from when I signed up. But this is my special treat for me this year, is this one Yarn Club. It is the Rainbows Rock Yarn Club. Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. I love that song. These guys are so fantastic. I love them. They're one of my favorite dyers. And we got stickers, more stickers. We planned some fun sets of stitch markers, but our special charms are delayed in the mail. Oh no! All shawl balls and 50/50 sock sets are owed 1 stitch marker. If you ordered all yarns, you were owed an additional set of 8. Okay, so all of them will ship with Club Yarn number 2. Okay, so Club Yarn number 2, we're going to get some stitch markers. I don't know if you can see the stellita in this, but this gray has sparkle. It is silver gray, twinkle toes base. 435 yarns. It is 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 2% sparkle. I am 75% sparkle. 25% spite. Oh, hey, look, they're going to be at a fiber festival. That's awesome. And so we got, with this, we've got 3 different base yarn to go with our things. Sparkles. So you've got the dark sparkle. I really hope you guys can see some of that sparkle. Let's see if it shows up with the natural. But yeah, dark gray, light gray, white. I love that. One of my favorite things ever is, and I have so many things that I've knit like this that are a combination of monochrome and rainbows. So this is just exactly like, they designed this specifically for me. And you get stitch markers with each of these, and they're beautiful little stitch markers, but let's see what this shawl ball is. It is, it's a ROYGBIV from the top to the bottom. All right, and this is, it's the Twinkle Toes base, so it is also sparkly, and it is 740 yards because the shawl balls are larger, so you don't have to have two different skeins of yarn. You can use the same skein when they dye it, and it is so squishy. It is so squishy. I'm really, really, really happy with this. Good job, past Beki. You did such a wonderful thing for current Beki. So I don't know what I'm gonna knit with this. I'm gonna have to decide. And I don't know if I'm going to do something that I would use some of these with it, or if I'm gonna save these for some of the other shipments. So I believe it's 4 shipments during the year, might be 6. I can't remember. I just saw rainbows and club yarn and I hit the buy it now, and my brain was like, no thoughts, only rainbow vibes. So pretty. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me while I unbox these. It's one of my favorites. I will put a link to the Brenda Heather Yarn in my description, and I'll put a link to the Anna Victoria pattern for this this shawl that I showed you that I knit. It's one of my faves. But if you guys have any comments, or if you guys have any suggestions on something that I could knit with my shawl ball, keep in mind it's specifically designed for like a top-down shawl, so there will be less of these bright colors if I did something that was straight from side to side, or something that didn't involve the shaping and growing as it goes through. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm really happy I got my thing. It's my special treat for me for this year. I'm not buying a lot of yarn, but I did sign up for this because it is special. And so are you. Thanks for hanging with me. Bye.